In that moment, I heard a faint knock, 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 knock. And it threw me off. And I said, "Who is it?" And the voice replied, "It's Rick. I'm here to pray for you." I can't make this up. I can't make this up. And I said, "I'm coming." And I opened up my front door, and there is a white male, maybe Hispanic, and a black male standing there. So two males are standing outside of my front door. And I step outside, and he says, "Can I pray for you?" And I say, yeah, you can pray for me. And he saw the sadness on my face, and he said, he had a pamphlet. And so now I see he's a Jehovah Witness. And he says, "Oh, well, I came to talk about this pamphlet. I think it has something about war on there, about the war or something. I'm not sure." But he said, "But whatever you want me to pray about, I will." And I said, "Mental health, depression, I got a lot going on." And he said, "Okay." And so he shared a testimony with me about a relative who struggles with mental health, and how he tried to help that relative. And then he pulled out his phone and he went to this scripture here. And I would like to share it with you. We're familiar with it, but just to have it reread to us sometimes it is a big help, because sometimes we push scriptures to the back of us, to the back of our mind. And so it helps to have someone to kind of refreshen those scriptures in our minds, to let us know that God is still with us. And so he read from the book of Revelations chapter 21 verse 4. And I know a lot of you are familiar with it, but perhaps you need to hear this today too. "God will wipe away all your tears, and there will be no more death, sorrow, crying, or pain, because the former things will have passed away." Now, this scripture, it talks about a future of paradise where we will no longer struggle with depression, anxiety, panic attacks, oppression. We'll have peace, and we won't remember the suffering that we have gone through. I don't know when the last time I had a Jehovah Witness come and knock on my door.